What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite. Welcome back to the Jose Mourinho Challenge with Sporting. Today we take on Manchester United in the Champions League semi-final, both legs. We are back in the semi-final, but we have to play Manchester United, which is just awesome. Last time we were in one, we had to play Liverpool, who are, without a doubt, the best team in this save. They went to the Champions League final in every single season until this one. Manchester United aren't far behind. They've been four of the six Champions League finals. So, yeah, we don't have it easy at all. This is going to be extremely difficult. Manchester United are ridiculously good, and they've pretty much destroyed us every single time they played us. So I'm not confident. Our recent run has been, again, all over the place, just like it has all season long. After that horrible loss against Inter, which we were completely terrible, we were also completely terrible against Gil Vicente. I mean, saying that, we destroyed them. They had 2 shots, 0 on target, but our shooting was absolutely horrific. We had 15 shots, could only put 2 on target. We had over 1 XG with no penalties and 2 shots on target. That is how god-awful our shooting was. I did rotate a little bit, coming soon after that Inter match. A lot of players weren't fit, but still, DK has been absolutely atrocious this season. Since he's joined, he's been really good for us. He hasn't been a nailed-on starter at any point, really, but whenever he came on, whenever he got a start or came on as a sub, he always performed. That's just not been the case at all this season. He has been absolutely horrible. And he continued that today. He was absolutely horrible again. Quintana, horrible. Gonzalez, absent. Pedro Gonzalez, awful. Just a terrible performance. And then 6-0. I think this team just picks and chooses when it wants to be good. Because nothing changed between these two matches. The team was stronger in this one. But if we go to the third match against Portimonense, beat them 3-0, it was pretty much the same squad that played against Gil Vicente. Maybe even slightly weaker. And we smashed them 3-0, had plenty of shots on target, looked great. They just pick and choose when they want to actually show up. And it's so frustrating. Yeah, this re-round match, semifinal of the Touch of Portugal, second leg, smashed them 6-0 at home. Oscar Gonzalez with a hat trick, Sesko and Sorloth with goals, which puts us in the Touch of Portugal final. It'll be nice to get a little bit of silverware there, because the league is already over. They haven't officially won it, but Benfica have won the league. We have 0 chance of winning the league. We're behind it by like 8 points, and there's 3 games left, and they play minnows. So, yeah, they've won the league. We're just fighting for second place. Second place still gets a Champions League group stage spot. Third place still gets a Champions League spot, but you have to go through the qualifiers. But we are currently even on points with Porto. We have the advantage because we beat them, and we have a ridiculously better goal difference. If we look at the XG table, we have underperformed massively. And Benfica have overperformed massively, which they have every single season. I feel like every year they score double-digit more goals than they probably should. I don't understand it. But we should be first by a couple points. But we're comfortably behind them because they get lucky every year, and our form is just so all over the place. We destroy a team one day and then just do absolutely nothing the next. But we're going to have to be consistent if we have any chance of beating Manchester United. Like I said, they're really freaking good. And, yeah, I'm not confident at all. We've not looked very good. The last match against Inter, we were awful. And we're not going to beat them at home like we beat Inter at home. It's just not going to happen. So it's going to take a damn near miracle for us to get to a final. The team we're going to put out, though, is full of strength, I think. Thiago and Sesko up top. Gonzalez, Polina, Nunez in the midfield. Digne left back. Gusto right back. Inacio Ruan and Franjic are going to start at center back. Horazo and Ned. This is on the bench. Ampadu, Weigl, Santos, Guilherme Santos, Dyer, Tabata, and Thiago Tomas. I struggled with the last striker to put on the bench, whether it's going to be Tomas or Sorloth. DK stood no chance. But Sorloth's been okay recently. So has Tomas. But he did score in the Champions League last time out when he came on as a sub. A big goal. So I decided to give him the nod. So yeah, that's the team. I'm playing this 5 at the back. I'm still going to start cautious, even though we are at home, because it's Manchester United, and FM apparently thinks they're the greatest team to ever grace this planet. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not confident at all, but if we can get a good shock result here at home, get maybe a 2-0 win, then maybe we have a chance, but I'm not feeling great about this one, boys. Go out there and give these fans their money's worth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It's not going to be easy. But we've seen glimpses of what we can do. And that team can beat anybody. I don't care the result, whether we're up, down, or even. You're going to have to fight and give your best for all 90 minutes. That is a minimum expectation.
Are you confident that the president shares your ambitions for the club?
I really believe everyone at this club wants to achieve the same objectives and long-term goals. We are all working towards success.
The first goal is crucial, right?
It's nice to score early, but we play 90 minutes for a reason. If it takes longer, then so be it.
Sporting CP were impressive last time out against Portimonense SC. How do you carry that form into this match?
We're just focused on this match, not what's already happened. It's taken 41 minutes, but we finally have a highlight. There's only been 3 shots so far, all by us, but it's Manchester United on the attack, and they're probably likely to score with their first shot. Bruno Fernandes, and it's going to be a penalty. They've done literally nothing. Literally, don't have a shot. Haven't done anything. We've had 6 shots, 3 on target. The first time they approach our penalty area, we give them a penalty. We have to make it as easy on them as possible. It's not like they're already insanely good, right? Well, this goes in 100% of the time. It's Bruno Fernandes. Another time, we've had a first half, we've absolutely dominated, and usually we're just even. Now we decide to make it even harder on ourselves. We're now down, and there's about 1% chance we score in these next 3 minutes. Yep, nothing. Literally nothing. There was one highlight, and it was us giving away a penalty. I hate this team. Show me something else in the second half. Manchester United did absolutely nothing in that first half. And what did we do? We rewarded them by missing every chance we had and handing them a free goal. That is unacceptable. I've never seen a team that can so consistently dominate its opposition and always end up on the worst end of it. I don't know whether to laugh or to cry. We've shown we can create chances against this team. We've just shown absolutely no end product. That's going to have to change in the second half. You can wave the final goodbye. First half of the second half is 55 minutes in. It's going to start with us throwing down this right-hand side. This kind of needs to be a goal. Pedro Gonçalves is going to find Mateus Nunes, and Thiago just doesn't even try. He just watches it as Manchester United picks it up, and they dribble on. Look to build from the back pretty comfortably. Find a ball out to Manu Sanchez, playing left back for him. He's going to find Rashford. Back to Bellingham. Into Bruno Fernandes. They've had 1 shot and 1 goal. And I have the feeling they're going to end up with 2 shots, 2 goals. Sole is going to find Bernal on the ball. Go out wide to Wan-Bissaka. They're playing this super comfortably. Sancho is going to find Bruno Fernandes. Finds Adeyemi. There's 2 shots, 2 goals. I don't understand. How is it possible that every team that plays this scores every single chance they get, and we miss every single chance we get? What can I do? What can I do? We've had like 10 shots. They've had 2. We're losing 2-0. My job is impossible at this point. 77th minute, after they scored their second goal, I moved to their 4-3-3, win attacking, and we've seen nothing. Sesko with the ball in, just hopeless, pointless. Basically what this team is, helpless and pointless. Dini is going to pull it back to Inacio. If we have any chance in hell, we have to score right now. But more likely, Manchester United are going to score their 3rd shot. Well, I guess it's now. They have now had 4 shots, but they're going to score their 3rd goal. Inacio on the ball. I mean, it's a miracle they've actually had a shot on target that didn't go in. That's literally a miracle. Inacio's going to find Thiago Tomas. He's come on as a sub. He's going to find Tabata, who's also come on as a sub. So he can pull it back for somebody. Digne finds Tabata, finds Digne. Sesko better put this in. He does. All right, we need 2 more. If we leave here with a draw, it's over. If we leave here losing, it's hella over. We need to be winning to have any chance at all. 84th minute, we've got a highlight. Sesko on the ball. Just pointless. I've taken Bruno Thiago off because, of course, he scored 40 goals for us. But every single match that actually matters, he has a completely atrocious match. And that's what he's done so far. Pedro Gonçalves has come on to play striker. Bruno Thiago might not play another Champions League game for the rest of his life. I move Pedro Gonçalves up to striker. He steals the ball, and he puts in a pretty dang good finish. And it's back to 2-2. We still need another. Sole does pretty poor on the ball here, just terribly by him. I thought that was missing. I thought that was going over when I first saw it, but it nestles in the back of the net. It's 2-2 now. We still need another. 90th minute, we have to not concede. We have not yet. So Horazo's going to have the ball. He's going to kick it long, I'm assuming. He does. He's going to look for Thiago Tomas. He's going to head it down, but no one's going to get there. Goalkeeper's going to get there first. He's going to kick it all the way out to Moiskin, who finds Bruno Fernandes through. Inacio just doesn't move. Literally, he just doesn't move. What the fuck was that? Inacio literally just stood there and watched him. Oh, am I supposed to do something here? I forgot what position I'm playing. What sport am I playing, actually? Well, that's tie over. We're out. The defending has just been absolutely horrific. Just absolutely horrific. Like, Bruno Fernandes isn't fast. But Inacio literally just doesn't move. Watch him. He like, slowly walks. Is like, okay, you do you, bro. I'm just gonna... I feel like he has money on the game. I feel like he has to have money on Manchester United winning. That's the only explanation. Well, we need 2 goals now, so very attacking. A goal for them means nothing. We're not winning in Manchester. There's a negative chance of that happening. So we need 2 more goals. So hit every single fucking button. Alright. I'm prepared for them to score 2 more in a minute. But no, it's going to end 3-2 to Manchester United. And we're out. We destroyed them. 15 shots to 5. Double their shots on target. But, in pure sporting fashion, we lose. I expect to see you all in training tomorrow. You don't deserve a rest after that performance. It's yet another match where we've dominated statistically. But, yet again, we end up on the losing side. This is getting embarrassing. I don't know what to say at this point. Because it seems like no matter what I say or what I do, nothing gets through to you. Nothing ever changes. You're not going to get anywhere in this sport unless you develop an end product. Better be prepared to play the best game of your lives in Manchester. I will accept nothing less.
Tell us, Ryan, what happened out there today?
They just took every single chance they had, and we didn't. That's the difference.
Once again, a late goal has ruined your day. How will that moment affect the team?
We know we deserved more, so it's up to us to channel that frustration positively.
Was Manchester United's late goal deserved?
I don't think any of their goals were deserved.
Are you happy even in defeat, considering most pre-match predictions of a drubbing proved to be most inaccurate?
Was I happy? Of course not. What kind of question is that? Especially because we were the far superior team. I don't know what to do at this point. I feel like unless we turn around this in the away leg, which is fairly unlikely, I don't think I'm ever going to win this Champions League. I think it's literally impossible. Because it seems like every bottom feeder club scores every chance against us. So you give us an actual good team, and there's no chance in hell we win a match. Even if we absolutely dominate them. It's so frustrating. It's so dumb. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, what can I do? We dominated them, and we still lose. What can I do? I've come to Sporting, a team that was 4th when they hired me in the Europa Conference League. And I won the Europa Conference League, won the league almost every single year, got them to continuous Champions League knockouts, and got them to 2 semifinals. And they'd still rather sack me than give me 1 or 2 more scouts. And it's time to get knocked out of the Champions League again. Yay. We played Belenenses in between, and guess the scoreline. Did you guess 0-0? Well, you're dang right. It's probably only the second draw we've actually deserved to draw as well. Like, we've drawn 10 times, I think, in the league. I think maybe only 1 other time was that draw actually deserved. Were we not the massively better team? We just weren't very good against Belenenses. Saying that, we did have a penalty, but of course we had to miss that. That's far too easy. And then the rebound came right back to us. DK it was. And he had an open net. Goalkeeper on the ground on the other side of the goal. Only the net in front of him, and he hit the post. I legitimately think our players are being paid to miss. It's the only explanation. The vast majority of their chances are harder to miss than they are to score, and yet they continually miss them at a near 100% rate. It's actually impressive. Unless an absolute miracle happens today and we find a way to beat Manchester United by multiple scores in Manchester, I'm giving that a 0% chance. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I don't see a reality in which we ever win a Champions League. By the way, I have gone with the 4-3-3 for today. We need to win by multiple goals. And I've also gone with the front three of Tomas, Sesko, and Sorloth. Thiago's benched. He was absolutely atrocious. The worst player on the pitch, both in the last match against Manchester United and the last league match against Belenenses. I don't understand it. He scored 40 goals. Yet the past month, he's been the worst player in the team. The rest of the team, Gonzalez, Nunez, Polina, Dina, Nacio, Ruan, Gusto, Harazo. I'm going with the more counter-attacking 4-3-3, higher tempo. I am playing on a positive, though, instead of balance. I think is what I normally do, because we need to win by multiple goals. And I'm also getting stuck in, because why the hell not? We owe Manchester United after what happened in our last match. Go out there and get revenge. We're going to have chances today. If we take them, we have a chance to win. If we don't, we're going to lose. Football's pretty simple.
Where do you need to improve after a disappointing outing against Belenenses said last time?
The same thing we've needed to do all season long, and to this point have still failed to do. Take our chances.
Do you hope your team can produce today?
I know we can. It's all just a matter of which team shows up.
Angel Quintana isn't in the squad today but isn't injured as far as we know. Why is he out?
Because he's not a starter? Have you even watched this team? 13 minutes in, we have our first highlight. I'm not sure whether I want a lot of highlights or like 2. We're going to need at least 2, because we're going to need at least 2 goals. But, yeah, I don't know if I want a bunch or none, because I feel like if we have a bunch, Manchester United likely to be scoring the majority of those. Dini with the ball in. Sesko. Okay. That's how you start it. Early goal. Benjamin Sesko, good header. Lucas Dean puts it in. Very good ball by Lucas Dean. Is it possible? I'm still not confident. Looks like we're going to halftime 1-0 up. Definitely not what I expected. And I definitely didn't expect it to actually be even. Like, I expected Manchester United to absolutely demolish us. But, I mean, it's pretty even right now. 7 shots to 5, 3 shots to target to 3. Even possession's 50-50, and we're playing really high tempo. I don't know what's going on. I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. This is what we can do when we take our chances. No matter how good we were in that first half, we're going to have to be even better in this second. Manchester United are likely to ramp things up. So we don't need to just match them. We need to exceed them. First half of the second half comes 58 minutes in. It's going to be a corner for Manchester United. And, of course, it's going to be a goal. Because they can't, they don't have to score from open play. They can get set pieces. They're good enough. They don't need to score open play goals, all this fancy passing. They just need a set piece. So frustrating, especially because no one's marking Moise Kean, and the goalkeeper and guy on the line both don't try. 75 minutes in. Of course. First half, pretty even. They had slightly more of the chances. And we were leading 1-0. Second half, we've been by far the better team. And in this half, they're leading 1-0. I can't explain it. They've had one shot, and it went in. Because of course it did. All right, we need to make changes. 75th minute, we've got to make some changes. Tomas has been bad, so he's going to come out. Even though Thiago's also been really bad, he's also scored 40 goals this season. So we'll see if he can do something today. Also, Polina's on a yellow, also not playing well, so he's going to come out. Ooh, this is a big question mark. Who do I bring in for Polina? If I bring in like Dyer, like that's not an offensive change, and we need to score goals. So is that really a smart deal? But I think I'm going to actually bring in like Bergantia. He's got a little bit more passing than Dyer does, can still do a job defensively. And if we need to move up to midfield and be a little bit more attacking, we can. I think that's actually the move. Bergantia for Anchorman. Do I go attacking? Realistically, we need 2 goals. If this goes to extra time, they're probably more likely to score than we are. If it goes to penalties, they're more likely to win a penalty shootout than we are. We are dreadful at penalties. So, I'm going to wait to go attacking. 80th minute, 81st, something like that. Yeah, but right now, I think it's a little too early. We've done all right. We just need to take our chances. We did it in the first half. We've not done it at all in the second. Got a highlight. Almost 80 minutes in. Bergantia is going to find Bruno Thiago. The substitute just gives the ball away. Awesome. Great first influence from Bruno Thiago. They're going to look to kick it long. Hopefully we can win this. We don't. Rashford's through on goal, and that's a goal. Oh, he hits it over. We get extremely lucky there. All right, 85th minute. I've had to make changes. We've got to score. So Gonzalez moved up to shadow striker. Tabata's come in for Nunez, who's been awful, and he's on a yellow. So he's going to come in and play that Mazzala role. Berganti's going to play a deep line playmaker. Both our wingbacks going on attacking. I've gone attacking with our mentality. I'm going slightly more direct. I'm taking off, play a defense, work the ball into the box. Going to be more expressive. Going to go slightly narrower. Do I hit early crosses? Not yet. Not yet. I'm not going to roll it out, though. I'm going to let the goalkeeper decide for distribution. And we're going to push everything up. Let's still stay higher. We conceded and it's over. So, yeah, we're going really attacking. I'm going to stay with just a higher defensive line. But everything else, we're going for it. We have to score, and I would preferably like to score 2. 4 minutes of added time. Draw is probably the fair result, but we had to do something when we were the better team in the first leg, and we didn't. We actually were awful. So that's why we're probably going to lose this. If we were actually competent in that first leg and got the win we should have gotten, we would be on to a Champions League final right now. But that's not going to be the case. We have to score, and we have to score immediately. So everyone's going more attacking. I'm actually going to just bring Tabata up here. Gotcha. Have fun. You're by yourself. I'm going to play him as deep lying playmaker, though. Very attacking. We've got 4 minutes to score a goal. All the buttons. Every single button I could freaking hit, I'm hitting. Take long kicks quickly. Who am I aiming for? Sesko. Probably Storloth. Pushing this all the way up now. Alright, this is it. Now or never. We've got 4 minutes to send this to extra time and keep our hopes of a Champions League final alive. Please. Please. You've done nothing for me all season. All you've done is piss me off all season. Do me one solid. Score a goal. Give me a highlight at least. Alright. We got less than a minute. So I've got to go as attacking as physically possible. Yeah, I'd say that's about it. I mean, I'm already going as attacking as possible, really. Like, what else can I do? What else can I do? I'm looking like there's a secret instruction that tells you to actually score goals. It's just not there. I mean, advanced playmaker, attack even, who cares at this point? Harazo, you go and attack. Have fun, son. Alright, we got less than a minute to score a goal. Otherwise, we're out of the Champions League, and this might be our best chance we have of getting to a final, because Liverpool are out. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. Please. Please, Football Manager. Please. All you've done is screw me. For, every single season. All you've done is screw me. Do me one solid. Is this an actual highlight? Or is this just because I made a change? Who knows? Is it on key highlight? Okay, it is still on key highlights. I might be on full match, but they're going to look to score a goal probably. Moise Keane's going to get there because Ignacio just barely jogs. Tabata. We need to win the ball now. We don't have much time left. And our players are showing basically no urgency. And that's game over. I don't know what to be angry or what, because the draw is probably the fair result, but it's just absolute incompetence in the first leg. 3 times their shots, twice their shots on target, and you lose. I don't know what to do. When we're the better team, we lose. When it's pretty even, we usually lose. This time we draw. This team makes no sense. This team literally makes no sense. I feel like the majority of the time, the opposition can literally just not have a goalkeeper, and we'd struggle to win. But, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I literally think it's unlikely we could ever win a Champions League with Sporting. I think just in FM22, it's just not near on impossible to win a Champions League with a non-top 5 league team. They've made Manchester United, Liverpool too insanely good. It's unacceptable to have lost on aggregate here. No excuses can be made for that. I don't think many people can argue that we weren't the better team over the course of both legs. But when you have a home advantage and you're the better team and you still find a way to lose, that's how you get knocked out of this competition. In reality, we should be in a final right now. But we're not. Because we cannot take our chances. And until you learn to do so, you're never going to achieve anything of note.
What are your thoughts about the aggregate defeat?
I'm frustrated because we were the better team, but we choked at home. And when you do that, this is what happens.
Your side collected a number of cards today. Are you concerned by the lack of control displayed by your team?
No. I told them to be physical. We had to do anything in our power to gain an advantage. And that's one thing we did. Ultimately, it didn't work out, but I don't regret it.
João Palhinha has now been booked 16 times this season. Is that something that worries you?
No. Surely you can come up with a better question to ask me than that. I'm just spent. I think this season has aged me 30 years. Like, you're not always going to be winning, you're not always going to be successful, but usually when you're not, there's a reason for it, and you can fix it. At this point, there doesn't feel like there's a reason. I don't see any possible fix. I feel like I've done absolutely everything in my power to win these matches, and we should be winning them, and we're just not. We're consistently not. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know about the future of this save, because I don't see a reality in which we ever make a Champions League final. Hell, win it. I doubt we can ever make it. I literally don't know what to do. I feel like I have about as good of players as I can possibly get. I've got a tactic that creates chances out the butt against everyone. And it still doesn't matter. Because Liverpool can get better players. Their front three, if I tried to pay them for a year, it would bankrupt my club. Like, one Mbappe is probably on more money than the rest of my team combined. What can you do at that point? What can you do? And it's not just they have these players, it's that they're always just the most consistent players ever seen. Look at this. Obviously, they're just ridiculous every single match. Otherwise, they wouldn't be getting to a final and winning it almost every single year. And if that's the case, it's literally impossible. It is literally impossible for a team like Sporting to ever win the Champions League. If they're this good and this consistent every single year. They try to make this like a realistic representation of football. That isn't a realistic representation of football. It just isn't. It just isn't. It has never happened ever. And yet, English teams every year get to the final and win it. And Manchester United are very likely to win it again this year, which will make every single season of the Champions League in this save won by an English club. Even in the most dominant years of Spanish football, Real Madrid and Barcelona weren't winning the Champions League every year. So what do? This isn't supposed to be a one-team save. I'm supposed to be able to, win the Champions League and then go on to Europe and win it with them too, but I feel like I'm just going to keep trying to win the Champions League, and I'm going to keep getting knocked out in the quarter and semifinal every single year until FM23 comes out. And that's not fun. I can't even get past the first hurdle. I don't know. I don't know what the future of this save is. Because I feel like it's just, what I'm doing right now is pointless. It's pointless. I'm just smashing my head into a wall repeatedly, and nothing is changing. And there's no hope of it changing either. So what the hell do I do? I don't know. I've never been in a position like this. Just never. I feel like in years past, I've played with, non-top 5 league teams, and I've been able to be competitive. And we are kind of competitive, just not against the English teams. And so, what can I do? I feel like this year's FM is just near on impossible to beat an English team to a Champions League final. Yeah, I just don't know what to do. I mean, real talk. I put in all this work, in this save, making these videos, put in the freaking mental anguish of dealing with all this crap, and my videos still aren't getting views, so what's the point? All this heartache, everything I'm going through, and there's literally no positive side to it. I've been making videos for nearly a year now, and I'm still not getting any views, basically. 2 or 3, maybe. Every video now again will get 7, 8, but what's the point? What's the actual point? I mean, I so wanted this to work out, this YouTube thing, but I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to do every single thing I can, both, in the game, trying to be successful, and, in YouTube in general, trying to kind of differentiate my videos, trying to do something unique and something different, and trying to make it work, and it's just nothing is working. In the game or outside the game, literally just nothing is working, and there's no worse feeling than putting in all this effort and getting zero reward. I don't know. I'll probably have a video tomorrow for the Touch to Portugal final. If this last match means anything, which is probably not, because Porto have the advantage over us now. They have a 2-point advantage, same games played, so more likely than not, they're going to get 2 wins, and they're going to finish second. We're going to finish third. If even that. We could even finish fourth. If so, we're completely out of the Champions League, and I'm probably fired. But I definitely want to come back for this Touch to Portugal final. It's the last episode of the season. And I think after that, I think I'm going to take a break. Not a long one, I don't think. Probably just a couple days. I need to just get my mind off Football Manager. Get my mind off YouTube. I don't know. Maybe come up with something fresh. Or both ideas in the game, whether it's continuing this save or doing something different, or I don't know. I'm just in a really bad place right now. So yeah, sorry for the kind of somber end of this video, but I kind of feel like I'm at a crossroads, both in Football Manager and kind of in real life. So hope you can understand that. Anyone that watches this, if anyone watches this, I just want you to know I appreciate you. I mean, I put a lot of work into this, and for a few people that do like it, means everything to me. But definitely going to be a video tomorrow. Belenenses in the Touch to Portugal final. I don't want to end this just on a big cliffhanger without having the season finished. So definitely going to come back for that. But didn't expect a little bit of a break. Try to get back at it, but just need to get my mind right. I hope you understand. I'll see you tomorrow. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials and my Twitch are in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.